with that all down, let's get things rolling here, shall we? And we're going to start off with this. Rob, I didn't know if you knew this, but the word is, there can be only one. One of the greatest lines in movie cinematic history from one of my top 10 all-time favorite movies.
Highlander 2.
Oh, Highlander.
Yeah.
One of the worst films ever made, Highlander 2.
Go to the planet Zeiss, where all the immortals are from.
Except for the bad ones. The criminals get sent to Earth.
Yeah.
And they're punished with immortality.
Shut up.
Don't even get me started on the Highlander 2. But the first Highlander movie is straight up brilliant. We know we got Henry Cavill. His father is coming along. Russell Crowe is going to be playing Ramirez.
Love it.
Dave Bautista is going to take over for Clancy Brown playing the Kurgan.
Love it too.
And now we know who's going to play Heather. Now we know who's going to play Connor McLeod's love of his life. It is Guardians of the Galaxy and Jumanji star Karen Gillan. Hollywood Reporter is reporting this. Karen Gillan joins Henry Cavill in the Highlander remake. Chad Stahelski is directing the fantasy for Amazon MGM Studio. They write the following. Karen Gillan has joined the sword-swinging cast of Highlander, Amazon MGM's remake of the 1980s cult classic. Henry Cavill is leading the cast that includes Russell Crowe, Dave Bautista, and Marissa Abella. The action fantasy is being directed by Chad Stahelski and is slated for a theatrical release. Principal photography, finally, is due to start shooting at the end of September. At the end of September. It's actually
It was
happening.
the end of September. A
Dude,
day
I've
I'll
been
always
waiting.
remember. Yes, I will.
I have been waiting for so long for a Highlander remake. Like it's so very, very, very long. I remember I was still doing the movie blog. This is pre John Campea Show. This is pre Complex and Collider. This is pre AMC. This is back in the movie blog days. And when the news came out that Ryan Reynolds was lined up to do the reboot for the Highlander. By the way, I found out that's a Mandela effect on the entire movie industry. Ryan Reynolds was never attached to be in the Highlander, but for like 10 years, it was just known. It was common knowledge that Ryan Reynolds was attached to the Highlander. I found out recently he actually never was attached to it. Anyway, be that as it may.
Canadian can't be a Highlander.
Well, sure we can. We can be Scotsmen. Why not?
No.
Part of the Commonwealth.
He can go buy a Scots, sports team if he wants.
You can buy a Scottish soccer team, sure. So here we are, born to be kings. It's actually happening. And this is a great addition. It really was. I love the addition of Russell Crowe. Obviously, he's one of my favorite actors, and him and Henry Cavill being Cal and Jor-El together. I love that. But Karen Gillan is wonderful. And I don't know why she hasn't become a breakout star yet. Now, they tried to give her her own action vehicle. Remember that one movie she did with Michelle Yeoh? I'm trying to, guys in the live chat who remember the name of it, it was just a couple of years ago. It was like a silly kind of name, like not Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or anything, but it was something along those lines. Anybody in the live chat remember the name of her action film they did on streaming? Throw it in there. But that one wasn't very good. Gunpowder Milkshake is what it was. Thomas S. Mitchell was the first one to throw it in there. And she's great in it. She could totally lead a film. I don't know why she has not broken through yet to be a legit leading lady herself, but whatever. I love it when she's on screen. I love her in the Jumanji films. I obviously love her in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think she's going to play great off of Henry Cavill. I think this is wonderful. And for any of you who don't know about why Highlander is one of the greatest movies ever made, and you don't know anything about the thing, basically there's this great mystery. Throughout history, every once in a while, in some place in the world, an immortal is born. But they don't know they're immortals until they die for the first time and then wake back up. Then they become part of something bigger. You see, for some reason, somehow they all know, all the immortals know, that at some point they're going to feel an irresistible urge sometime in the future, whether it's in 5 years or 500 years, to be drawn to one place. And then they're going to fight each other one-on-one. And the only way you can kill each other, taking heads. You got to take their head. And when you take their head, you absorb their experience, their power. It's called the quickening. And you must battle until there's only one left. Hence why they always say there can be only one. And they win the prize. But the immortals don't know what the prize is. All they know is that they've got to fight throughout history until there's one left. It is amazing mythology. It's incredibly well done, and I cannot wait for this new one, and I love that Karen has been added to the cast. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, PrizePicks. What a great time to be a sports fan. Basketball playoffs are on. Hockey playoffs are on. It is the perfect time to jump into the action with PrizePicks, the easiest and most fun way to turn your sports knowledge into real winnings. PrizePicks is daily fantasy made really simple. Just pick more or less on a few player projections, like points, assists, goals, and you can win up to 2,000 times your money. For example, this week, I've got Jalen Brunson for more than 24.5 points, or Jason Tatum for more than 6.5 rebounds. I love how fast and easy it is to lock in a lineup in just under a minute. Plus, they've got a couple of weekly features, like, for example, Flex Friday. If your lineup doesn't win, you get your net losses back in promo funds. And every Tuesday, check out Taco Tuesday for discounted player projections up to 25% off. So download the app today and use the code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game. Anyway, Rob, you hear about Karen Gillan's being added to the cast of Highlander. What do you think?
Well, I think you're wrong about her not breaking through. I dream about her in movies every night. She's one of my celebrity crushes.
Don't know that they would count that.
Well, in my mind,
I
love Karen Gillan. I've loved her since Doctor Who. I think she was incredible as Nebula in, of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. She is a delightful auburn-haired, 6-foot statuesque goddess from the British Isles. Can I say that? I always get it wrong. I mean, Scotland, Ireland. I know Ireland, but anyway, she's from that part of the world.
Right.
And to me, she's all kinds of dreamy. So to have her being in a Highlander movie, I mean, come on. I already have a hot toy of her. I think they're Highlander.
The Nebula one or a Jumanji
The Nebula one. They don't make a Jumanji one. The Nebula one's great. The face sculpt is great. So I love her. And, she's just one of those people, whenever I've seen her interviewed on talk shows and things like that, she's delightful. She's just delightful. And I'm all kinds of excited about this cast. What a great cast. Well, I mean, if you're going to remake, a seminal 80s film, and I got to tell you, when was the last time you watched Highlander, the movie?
About 3 years ago.
Okay.
I did a rewatch of it.
It could use a little updating.
Oh, by no doubt it's dated.
I mean,
no doubt.
I do have a beautiful box set on 4K of that film.
They were definitely trying to give him like the Schwarzenegger one-liners throughout that movie. Like, yeah, what kept you, and just like weird things
like
he would do. It's like, it didn't work with Lambert as well.
And I'm sorry. And Christopher Lambert trying to play a Scotsman was a little better, but I don't care. He was awesome.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
fun. I love the movie.
Look, Russell Mulcahy, who cut his teeth making Duran Duran videos in the early 80s, directed that film. He made a great horror movie about a rabid razorback pig called Razorback in Australia. And he also made another great Seven ripoff with Leland Orser and Christopher Lambert, Resurrection, which is, would you be surprised to know I have a German media book of that? But I can't wait for this because I think about a Highlander movie looking like a John Wick film, shot like that. Because the transitions,
you got the director.
Yeah, the transitions in the Highlander were so cool, going from like the past to the present.
Yeah, I agree.
Those transitions were so dope. No one has ever done that before or since. And I think the perfect director, the perfect cast. This is a remake, I dare say, has the potential to surpass the original.
I think it has the potential. I mean, it doesn't need to. I just need it to be
No,
good.
it doesn't need to.
Yeah,
but I mean,
but it has the potential to do it. But this is where I think
it could be the Top Gun Maverick of Highlander movies.
Could be. Where Karen is a little bit, doesn't get enough credit. Because I want us to take a second and think for a second really, about the Jumanji project, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So who do you got in Jumanji? Oh, I don't know, 3 icons. You're going to be playing in a comedy adventure film opposite Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jack Black, and Kevin Hart. These are three guys who eat up
Yeah.
scenery
Yeah.
and eat up, like all three of them.
You
eat
might as
up
well-
screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
You might as well
now-
be wallpaper.
Yeah. And now you got to go out and get them a fourth. So they went out and got Karen. And she not only held her own, she never once in the film felt eclipsed
No.
by any of these larger than life personalities with
100%.
Hart and Black and stuff like that. And like, to me, that is an accomplishment that does not get enough attention for what she was able to do in those opposite those three huge personalities.
She has great comedic timing.
She really does. She really, really does. And she's very emotive and I just love watching her on screen. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Who wants to live forever? The Highlander. It's now added. Karen Gillan. It starts shooting in September. I'm incredibly excited about it. Whatever you guys think about this, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.